Hey everyone, Scott Stalker here. After 31 years of active duty in the Marine Corps, I've decided to start this YouTube channel. I decided to do this after recently retiring and taking the years of experience that I have in leadership development, in leading in combat, and I understand the most important thing to being a great leader is your own professional development. And so the entire purpose of my channel and everything I'm going to focus on is going to be on professional development. Now, there are a lot of ways to succeed, and there are a lot of different definitions of success. There's certainly success in your relationships, success in health and fitness, and there's also success financially. And for the purposes of this page and for what I'm going to talk about, I'm going to be solely focusing on that economic success and how you too can succeed and find success in business in your own life. And in order to do that, one of the things you're going to have to do is to get out of your shell, to grow, to focus on your own professional development. Because obviously, if you continue to stay where you are, you can't expect to grow and to do more. So do you think it's possible to double your income, to 5x your income, 10x your income, 100 times your income? Is it possible? Well, the answer is yes, of course, because there's a lot of people out there that have done it. And I think the most important attribute in everything I've found in the individuals that have been successful, again, economically, has been their singular focus on their own professional development. That's going to make them a better leader because they've invested in themselves, much like the story of when your plane is having turbulence or you have your mask coming down, you want to put your mask on first. And so we're going to invest in ourselves. And the good news is this is not going to take any economic investment out of you. This is all free. Everything on my YouTube channel is going to be free and going to be there for you to peruse. Now, I would ask if you have any thoughts, ideas on how I can improve this, add a comment. Let me know what I can do better to meet your needs, to find the variables out there and the things that you're interested in so we can discuss things that'll make us all professionally better. All right? So, with professional development, what I have found to be the most important thing is reading, is learning from the trials and tribulations of others, of thinking through challenges, so that anytime you come across an issue or a challenge, if you've read enough, rarely will you be caught flat-footed. You'll have done it before, you'll have read about it before, and you'll have seen how others throughout history have taken on that challenge and what they've done to find success, to accomplish whatever the mission is, and to be successful in life. And so the first book for me in 2024 is by someone who is just a tremendous author, a guy named Sebastian Junger, and the book is Tribe. I picked this book for a variety of different reasons. The primary reason is because as I was going through a transition, and I retired recently after 31 years in the Marine Corps, I realized that one of the things I was going to miss more than anything was my tribe, and how important that tribe was to me. And Sebastian Junger does such an exceptional job of capturing that in several different stories, using history, using data and facts to identify some of the reasons why. He starts out with a really great story about the Native Americans and how they really had such a strong tribe. And I challenge you to read that and to find a lot of beauty in the story that he talks through there. In a world with social media, which is actually far from social, one could argue it's not actually media either. And so you take this idea of social media, which has done nothing more than put everyone kind of antisocial in many ways, where we're not collectively together and being social. And again, I don't think that it's actual media for the most part. The book Tribe explores the deep meaning of human connection. And I chose this book as I explored retirement and what it means to be connected, especially in this digital era. In a modern world plagued by feelings and isolation and division, Sebastian Junger's gripping exploration in Tribe challenges our understanding of community and the profound impact it has had on our well-being. With precision and thought-provoking insight, Junger dismantles the notion that societal progress inevitably leads to personal contentment. And he's someone who is deployed into combat. He's been a combat journalist. And I think what's fascinating is he really captured it well when he talked about returning home from deployment. And it's something I felt many times in different combat. The captivating anecdotes and the meticulous research that he reveals, the deep human longing for interconnectedness and the unforeseen consequences of its absence. He does an exceptional job there. This is a man who's chosen to have a flip phone, been reluctant to get a smartphone because, as he says, when he's out He wants to be actually out. He wants to be present in the moment. And there's a lot of lessons there as well. I think he's a certified badass. He's a combat journalist. He understands what it's like to not only deploy, but the challenges of coming home and trying to fit back in society. And certainly when anyone's successful, there's going to be a lot of critics out there, and Sebastian has many of them. But I've never seen or read from a single critic that has spent time at the tactical level, at the pointy edge, with the tip of the spear in combat, who has criticized what he's had to write here in the book Tribe. For those that have deployed, I highly recommend this book Tribe. For those that want to understand what I'm talking about, give the book a read and let me know what you think. For me, this book has been incredibly helpful for my transition and my retirement from the Marine Corps as I leave one tribe and I join another. And I'd like to tell Sebastian, if he ever sees this, thank you very much. It reminds me to stay connected and helps me to understand why I miss my tribe so much. And so as we talk about professional development and reading and the importance of this and how it can bring you great success, for 2024, the first book on my reading list is Tribe by Sebastian Junger.